Y'all, we just gonna get into these hot topics. Honey, Wendy is still up front and center and the main attraction, okay? So, according to Media Takeout, with a grain of salt, they're saying that Wendy is also, although she's going to court November the 7th, she also may be here for a big payday. Media Takeout is reporting that Bravo is going to follow her and Eddie through all their legal situations. So much so, they're renegotiating her contract to make sure she's front and center for all the shenanigans. They want to follow it. They're saying that Bravo wants to talk about it and show it on TV. This is going to be a big payday for her. Now, I don't know how serious that is, like I said. So I'm going to say allegedly. But what is not allegedly is that on November 21st, hold on. Bravo is now going to air Wendy's wife swap episode on November the 9th. You know, they took it away and they postponed the wife swap until October 21st. Now they're going to play her episode. Because if you watched the show last night, you noticed that she was in the preview of the new wife swap coming up. Wendy was actually the first episode of wife swap. So now they're going to play her show. I'm excited to see it. Because I was wondering last night, I was like, I thought they had taken Wendy away. She's back. Child, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is calling out Kandi Burruss. So Kandi had somebody who worked with Soulja Boy, and the guy said that Soulja Boy had spit in his food, and I don't think he ate for like 3 days. Baby, Soulja Boy went on a 38-minute rant on Instagram. Talked about he gonna sue the boy. I think the boy was white too. He gonna sue him and he gonna sue Kandi. He's a Kandi, drop the addy so I can come and talk to you about what's going on. He said, I'm gonna sue you and I'm gonna sue him. Because why would I do something like that? Talking about you didn't eat for 3 days. Hold on. Kandi said, I'm going to drop the addy and you can come and speak on it. Because, you know, Kandi is about a coin and she going to fix it the way she wants. And I don't think Soulja Boy going to do anything. He's just pissed because the guy has said that he had spit in his food and Kandi was talking to him. And she said she going to drop the addy. I think Soulja Boy will go over there and try to talk to her. Now, he going to be out of sorts. But we're going to see. Baby, they say if you are flying out of Atlanta, you need to be there at least 4 hours ahead of time. Now, this is just a screenshot I took. Baby, they panned over all the way over here. People in line because the people are not coming to work because they are not getting paid. So I would say not only for Atlanta airport, but I would say for most major airports. Y'all, this line is ridiculous. And this is just 2. I think they had maybe 4. But I saw somebody put on the photo, I would be at the airport 4 hours ahead of time. This is ridiculous. And speaking of ridiculous, Marvin Wayans, first of all, y'all, it was people lined up to come to him to give him envelopes of money. He asked his congregation to give him $2,000. Okay? So this lady and her son came up. She gave $1,235. She gave $1,000 check, and then she gave the $235 for a blessing or whatever. He said, y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000, the church member then said she'll work on getting the 800. He then replied and said, that ain't what I asked you to do. Y'all, it was. I know if everybody that was behind this lady had $2,000, it was at least $12,000 on the way up there, plus her $1,235. He said this in front of the congregation. Now, a few people laughed, but the lady was like, I'll try to work on the other $800. I'd have asked him for my money back. And, God bless you on your journey. Because what are you talking about? The economy that we're in right now, you want people to give you $2,000 out of their household? That's mortgage and rent and gas and food. Childcare, clothes, doctor's appointments. And you to stay here and talk to this woman, embarrassed her in front of the congregation about $1,235. Give me my money back. Child, we haven't heard from Brooke Bailey in a very long time. But baby, she is here and she is airing somebody out. We don't know exactly who it is. So now the girl, I don't know who the girl is, but she has come to the DMs and she's telling Brooke that Brooke owes her friend loyalty, and why did Brooke put this in her story? Brooke was like, in caps, B, I don't owe her no money. Nor did she mention me, duh, because I'm not involved in the thievery. Not itinerary, my bad. Are you okay? Can you not comprehend? Or are you delusional? Did I speak on loyalty? She said, no, I spoke on the topic, which Tasha K said was money. Get the rocks out of your brain. Do y'all know what's going on? I got to go over to Tasha K and see what she's talking about. Child, and the girl came back. She said, I never said you were her money. I never said you stole. You know, why address this on the internet? Why are you addressing the internet regarding Nikki? Who is Nikki? Dinky who? And if she was your friend, supposed to be your friend, you don't do that. You know, she said that's weird. This is not reality TV. That's your friend. You don't address her fans. You got a problem. With the narrative that's being put out there, you call your MF friend, not Instagram. What is going on? I got to go there and see what's going on, child. Keisha Kaur and Gucci was on the Breakfast Club this morning, and they talked about a lot of things, and mental illness was one of them. She said that Gucci is schizophrenic, and she said that she knew that before they got married. She said that she wasn't scared of him doing anything to her, but people were scared for her. And she said they had to kidnap him, 6 guys, put him in the car, and, you know, take him to a facility. And she was like, he was not going to sign himself out or nothing like that. And she was like, I'm not scared of you. This is happening. And he also said that he can recognize when he sees other artists like going through things because it happened to him. She also said that she took away his Instagram and his Twitter. She said, because you're not about to be sitting right here, you know, posting crazy stuff and people talking about you and things like that. And I applaud her for that. I think somebody in my messages said somebody should have done that for Kanye. And one thing about Keisha is she has Gucci's back. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know why they talked about his schizophrenia on the Breakfast Club. I don't know how that came up. But did you hear it? And I had no idea. But honey, she is in total control over there. Do you hear me? Honey, baby boo. One of the friends of Letitia on Bell Collective messaged this to me today. She said, I'm already ready for the next season of Bell Collective because it's a lot of hashtag strange activities going on, and I don't like that. And what she is talking about is strange activities as it pertains to Letitia Pearson, right? She don't like it. She wants to be there for her friend, and they start filming next week. No, in 2 weeks for the season. What is it? Is this season 5 or 6? Whatever the next season is, honey, they're going to start filming in 2 weeks. Child. Because they're saying that they're taking Letitia down this season. And you can kind of see it. I was listening on The Rocks with Jada, and she pointed out how when Amanda and Letitia was outside and Marie said, come in and get Glenn. When I was talking to Amanda, I asked her, I said, why was y'all holding hands? She was like, girl, I don't know. That was so crazy. I can't believe that happened. Because that's exactly what she did. When they were outside talking, Marie said, coming in here and get Glenn. She grabbed Amanda by her hand. Now, that leaves a lot of stuff open. Because we like, what is really going on? But we going to find out, child. We're going to find out. Lastly, child, the alphas over there at Southern University got a cease and desist, honey. They can't do nothing. They can't wear paraphernalia. They can't go to parties and paraphernalia. They can't go to organization meetings. They can't do anything because they have a cease and desist for all activities due to hazing. They've already had a situation with the Omegas unaliving Caleb Wilson. Were you not on campus when that happened? Now, Beta Sigma is in trouble. What is going on? So they're doing some investigating, and soon they're going to find out what's really going on. Lord, bless these children in school. Bless everybody. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. P.S. We got hot topics tomorrow. Bye, y'all.